What's up, guys? This is Cory. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite horror movies, especially one that I try to see every year. That is Clive Barker's Hellraiser. Yes, this film came out in 1987, and it was directed by Clive Barker, and it basically follows a guy named Frank. He is basically this guy. He gets this puzzle box, and he solves the puzzle, which a bunch of chains come out of nowhere, and they rip him apart, tearing him to tiny pieces. And then we follow a family, roughly, older guy and a woman. Find out that it's Frank's brother and his second wife moving into this house. They believe that Frank ran away from the police, to avoid the authorities for some reason, and so they're just going to move into the house and rebuild it and everything, just live there. Frank's brother has a daughter, but she doesn't want to live with them, so she moves into her own house, and from there, Frank's brother cuts his hand on a nail, which the blood hits the floor, which is where, I guess, the remnants of Frank remains, and causes him to reanimate and slowly become alive again. Frank's brother's second wife was having an affair with Frank when he died, and she notices that he is in the attic, but is basically dead, barely alive. So she agrees to send other men to go to the house where she'll kill him, and he will get the blood from them and regenerate to his normal self. From there, the daughter, she does not trust the second wife, and doesn't want anything to do with her, and eventually Frank is starting to regenerate, and just enough to be, if you can call it, human again. He pretty much at this point he has no skin, but he is all muscle, blood, and skeleton. Which the daughter basically finds out that her dad's second wife may be cheating on him. She goes into the house only to find that Frank is killing people and getting their blood, and so she takes the magical box that is there, and she herself unlocks the box, which brings out the Cenobites, which are consisted of basically, I don't know their names, but I'll give them some nicknames. Fat Mario, basically a guy who looks like Mario from Super Mario Brothers, just really overweight, and he wears glasses. Yeah. Then you have the rejected xenomorph, which is basically the alien from Alien series. No, but this guy, he doesn't have any eyes or anything, but he has like hooks that show nothing but his teeth, no eyes, and just skin colored and everything. He's creepy looking. Then you have a woman who basically has her throat opened up, and then we have the famous Pinhead, who is a guy that has nails all over his face, and there he tells the daughter that she's unlocked the box, they're going to take her soul, and that they are angels to some, demons to others, and she says, "No, please don't do it. I know that you guys did this to Frank, so I'll show you where he is because he escaped you." And so they're like, "Okay, but if you double cross us, we'll tear your soul apart." One of my favorite parts of the entire movie. But anyway, so he shows her where Frank is, but turns out that Frank actually killed his brother, put on his skin, and there we have confusion. She thinks that her father is still alive. She eventually finds his body, and the Cenobites basically take Frank and kill him. And honestly, guys, this is one of those movies that I absolutely love, but give it 6 months from now, I will not remember why I love it. But every time I see it, I remember why I love it. It's just one of those movies. What it is that this movie is it's kind of soap opera-ish. It's kind of soap opera-ish. You've got Frank and his brother. Frank's dead. He's starting to come back to life. Frank's brother's second wife is having an affair with Frank, unbeknownst to Frank's brother. And I mean, it's kind of like a triangle thing going on there, but eventually, it's a little slow to pick up, but when it really gets to where it's going, it is one of my favorite horror movies out there. One of the things that I absolutely love about this film is its makeup and special